about the tour so far. You're on tour with Ludo right now.
Yep, it's been fun. It's been great. Shows have been amazing. Kids have been awesome.
Yeah, Ludo's a really good band. All the other bands on the tour are really, really good too. Alaska and The Graduate. It's been a lot of fun.
Nice. What's your favorite part about being on tour?
Just playing to lots of kids and, you know, going from town to town, showing them our music. You know, getting out there. That's the best thing about tour.
Is there anything that's really bad about tour? Something you hate?
Oh, well, the traffic jam on the way here wasn't too great.
Snow. Driving in snow and blizzards are fun.
Yeah. Getting sick on tour isn't any good.
Yeah.
Right, because you just kind of want to stay in your own bed, right?
Yeah, well, you'd like to just stay in your own bed and not have to perform every night, but sometimes that's not the case, so you just stay in your bed until it's time to go. You power through it, and then you go to the next spot, and hopefully you recover somewhere in the middle of all that.
Especially when you play 20 shows without one day off, you kind of get a little worn out.
When you do have a day off, what do you do?
Rest.
Drive,
yeah, normally.
Sit in our van for hours at a time, bored out of our minds.
Is there anything specific that you like to do? Or
We
just
watch
hang
Arrested
out?
Development.
Nice.
We go to Chili's and TGI Fridays and treat ourselves to a gourmet meal.
So you get good food.
And a margarita, the blue one.
The blue one from Chili's is great.
Yeah, it's ideal.
So, where did this tour start?
Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah.
Yep.
And did you guys fly there or drive there and then are making your way across
We
the
were on
country?
another tour before we started this Ludo tour, and it kind of led into the Omaha show.
And we
So
started there.
In fact, the last day was right before the first day of this one.
Yeah,
So they just literally overlapped each other.
So how long have you guys been on tour for then?
a month.
Yeah, about a month now.
Yeah.
And you still have a couple more dates on this tour.
Oh yeah,
also.
we still have at
Will you?
least 2.5 weeks left with Ludo.
So
No, 12
after
days.
the tour, do you get to go home and sleep, or are you going directly on another tour again?
We get to go home and spend Thanksgiving with our families, and then we have like a 1 or 2 one-off shows, and then we'll get actually take a little bit of time off in December. So that'll be good.
Got to practice our new record.
When's the new record gonna come out?
It's coming out in March of next year, but we have a couple of tracks that are going to be released sometime in December. So that'll be on iTunes. It's just kind of to carry kids over until it comes out in March. We wanted to get it out as soon as possible, and come to find out March was as soon as possible. So it's just the way it works. So we're just excited that we've got it finished. It sounds great, and we're excited for kids to hear it.
When did you start working on it?
Well, we started writing songs for it, about half a year ago, but we...
in March.
Yeah, in March.
Started
Jeez.
doing the development stuff.
I think we recorded it for about a month and a half, and we did that in, what was it, October? Or was that September? Or what month was it?
September.
Who knows?
August.
Our months
Or
blend
August.
It's
together.
actually August.
Oh,
Yeah.
August. Yeah, we spent
It's a blur.
August that month recording it, and
You don't remember.
yeah, we don't ever
We
remember.
don't even know what day it is today.
What day is today?
It's
Where are
Saturday.
we?
Is it really?
Okay.
It's Saturday. You're in
I
Seattle.
didn't say Friday.
No, I-
so it's Thursday.
So, what is your? I mean, I don't want to say a process, but you said you've been working on the record for. I mean, you've been working for it for a while. It's coming out in March. How do you start it? I mean, we've already have a record out. How do you get back into it from touring back to making a record?
You just write and demo new songs. Everyone has ideas, and it just doesn't really become collective until you actually go into the studio. But everyone just works on stuff, when you're by yourself or.
Sometimes we'll set up all of our stuff and jam out a couple songs and record them like live band style. And sometimes we won't even work on it, like you said, until we get in the studio. So.
Yeah, it's a different process for each song. It's kind of like, sometimes some of us will sit down and just write a couple ideas down and then bring them to the group, and then we'll all kind of work on them together. Or sometimes, we get in the studio and we don't have much of an idea, but then once we're in the studio and we can lay stuff down, it makes it easier for all of us to contribute our parts and write stuff in. And it was just kind of collectively just everybody in the band doing what they do best and adding it to the band. So
Now, would you say that's your favorite part? Do you like making the record more? Do you like touring more?
well, I like hearing the record when it's all done. Recording the record can get tedious and long, but it's exciting because you know that when you're done with all that hard work, you're going to have something great to show for it. And we turned out with something really great to show for it. So we're just excited that we were able to get all the songs and ideas down that we wanted to, and it sounds great.
And the fans will love it.
I'm sure of that.
Have you ever had any really weird experiences with fans?
I would say
There's been a couple.
I'd say so. I mean, you
What's
know,
the word incident?
yeah, you know, sometimes people are, you know, they're big fans, you know, and they've waited a long time to see you, and then they see you for the first time, and they don't want to let you go. And so sometimes you have to be as polite as you can and run. But you know, so that's, you know, not every fan is like that, and you know, I love the fans that are like that, because you know, it just means that they're really into your band and they really, you know, want to spend as much time with you as possible.
Now, do you guys get to go out after the shows and meet the fans?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
During, in the middle of the set, I just get off stage and just walk to my
You're just like,
Yeah,
hold on, pause. Let
We're a
me
very
go over here."
personable band.
Yeah.
We're able to, you know.
Yeah, we're watching the other bands.
Yeah,
too,
we're watching
so
the other bands. We're having a good time. We're on tour to have fun, you know. We're not so big that we can't, you know, stand out in the crowd. So, you know, we go out in the crowd and meet all the fans that are there for us, and it makes everyone feel like they actually know the band that they came to see. So,
Do you get to dance and sing along while the other bands are on stage?
yeah, if
Yeah.
we want to, you know. Ludo, they do a really cool cover of Ghostbusters, and it's kind of like their encore, and we'll get to sometimes go out there and rock out with them and interpretive dance, as they like to call it. Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, that's good.
So it's cool.
Good, good. And you guys are going out after you release the new album in March. Are you planning on going on tour again?
Yeah, well, we're definitely planning on going on tour again. I'm not sure if we're gonna tour until next year, because we're kind of on the end of our CD cycle. So next year will probably be when we're doing full tours, but we'll do a couple shows in December, you know, a couple one-offs in Vegas, and Phoenix, yeah, we'll do a couple shows just around our area. And then next year we'll start touring right away as soon as we can, hopefully in January, so.
And hopefully you'll come back to Seattle.
Oh, we'll definitely come back.
There you go.
We always come back.
Burn this filthy town straight into the ground with our dirty looks and glam.